Deshaun Watson talked to the media yesterday, talked about what he was trying to improve on when he could practice with the team as opposed to being able to play as well.
I think my biggest focus was the mental part of the game. Staying locked in on defensive schemes, staying locked in also as much as I can with the scheme that we have here with the Cleveland Browns and with Kevin. So trying to watch from afar and learn and see what Jacoby is seeing on the field during every Sunday. I watched every game like I was preparing myself to play. I kind of knew exactly what was going on. I wasn't in those meetings early on in the year, but once I was able to be in those meetings, I was basically preparing like I was a starter that week, asking Jacoby questions, what he see, and the different things that he experienced during the game. So I think that was very, very helpful.
And Jeff, we've talked about it a couple of times this week on the show. His ability to process what he sees is very, very quick. And that's what he's trying to do right now. He's trying to understand how teams defend this offense.
Yeah, that's the thing you probably get. This is where, for what'll be the rest of the relationship between he and Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett can look at something one way and, with the less overall talent that Deshaun has. So when you can go pick a brain of a guy who does it through a little more, guile and guts, so to speak, as opposed to just, overall, just, game-breaking talent like a guy like Deshaun Watson has. And you can kind of see about it, see the way a working man, so to speak, he goes about getting it done. So I'm sure there's been a lot of things Deshaun's been able to pick up from the success of Jacoby. I'm sure he's in his ear with about every route that Amari Cooper runs. When do you feel the window? When do you see the window? When do you know he's got his guy, basically on ice? He's got his guy beat. So, for Jacoby, is the job he did here as quarterback for this team for 11 games on the field. Jacoby Brissett is also a very, very intelligent football guy. So this probably makes this transition for Deshaun probably about as smooth as it can be because, Jacoby knew the deal. Jacoby's not coming out of here going through this situation, like he was lied to or, falsehoods were told to him. He understands what his role is now. And Jacoby Brissett, that part of Jacoby Brissett has always been a well spoken of gentleman in whatever locker room he has been in.